Do 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 da da ra da 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 do 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 da da ra da 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 da. Think about this, if I may paint you a picture with the words I say.
In the track of organizational leadership, I take with me resources and books that I want to read and see how can we start implementing those different approaches with our staff. We are going to impact children and families in the community. I can tell you that the way in which we approach the health area, we definitely are going to see it different, because I would like to see more partnerships with clinicians, with health experts in different areas in which our children have needs, and make sure that they are receiving the services based on those specific needs, and seeing what else we as support of the partners can provide. And also to the families, and give families those resources that they need, because sometimes we see data but we are not experts in health, and we need to reach out to those health experts in the community and make sure that what our data is saying they can understand and interpret it, so we can provide our families with what they really need in that health area.
Do 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 da da ra da 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 do 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 da da ra da 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 da. Yeah, we're all a little crazy, we're all a little strange. Isn't that what makes us just a little bit the same? You know, we're all in this together, one big human race. Yeah, we're all a little crazy, we're all a little strange. Yeah, we're all a little crazy.
I've really enjoyed the conference. It's just so valuable to me because I've made so many connections where I have learned from others who may be in the same situations that I have been in, and I've just loved sharing my knowledge with others and then getting some back in return. Yeah, just the way to make partner contracts. I kind of got gifted partner contracts when I came into my role, so some ideas are just jumbling around in my head of what, when I go back looking into next year's contracts, what I want to do then. It's going to make our partnerships stronger because we're going to be just working with our families a little bit more. Our partners are going to be more involved in our process, and it's not going to just be going through doing a checklist. We're going to be working with our partners of doing that checklist together. What do we need to work on together, and being there for our families a little bit more. Every time you impact a family, you're impacting the community, and you're just going to have a stronger community.
Isn't it those little things that loosen you up like too many drinks? The differences that come up could be the reason that you fall in love. What's normal to me is normal to you. Just means that we got different points of view. It doesn't mean I'm wrong, doesn't mean I'm right. Just looking at it in a different light. Yeah, we're all a little crazy, we're all a little strange. But isn't that what makes us just a little bit the same? You know, we're all in this together, one big human race. Yeah, we're all a little crazy, we're all a little strange. Different choices, different cares, different lives everywhere. Look around, smile.
Excited about being able to attend this training. It is exactly what I was expecting and hoping to get from this session. With the new version of the grant application instructions, I'm getting a lot of clarification and guidance on what those changes are going to be in terms of expectations when we write our next grant.
Isn't that what makes us just a little bit the same? Yeah, we're all in this together, one big human race. Yeah, we're all a little crazy, we're all a little strange. Yeah, we're all a little crazy, we're all a little strange. Do 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 da da
This is my first time coming to the mega event from Alabama. Yay, Alabama! I am thoroughly enjoying what I'm hearing in my session. I'm in the session for grant application for the management staff, and I'm learning some new things as it relates to the new requirements for putting the grant application together. So there's some things that I'm going to do when I get back to the office or get back to my program, and we're going to implement some new things so that we can get our grant application written in as best as we can so that we can provide a quality application. It's going to help us to revamp some of our goals, and it'll help us to reach our children and families in a better way.
One big human race, yeah, we're all a little crazy, we're all a little strange. Da-da, ra-da-da-da-da.
This conference is great. I'm actually at the Organizational Design and Change Leadership, and it has been very eye-opening for me. It has allowed me to look at my organization in a different way, and some strategies that I'm going to take back to maybe do things a little bit different, things in a more inclusive way, in a more in a way that it motivates staff more and that they understand our purpose, and a different way of relating our vision to the staff so that it is comprehensive and straight across the board for everyone. So I'm really happy. I wish I could go to the other tracks. I feel like I'm missing out on other tracks, but this track has been phenomenal. I really enjoyed it.
We're all living on display. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Show some love, let's start a trend. There's broken lives you can't comprehend. Everyone could use a friend. Do 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 da da ra da 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 da. Do 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 da da ra da da da.
That the focus on homelessness really opened my eyes to really look at our data and pay attention to that. And I think we can go back and look at those practices and those questions that we're asking our families, and hopefully capture more of our families that would qualify according to the McKinney-Vento definition than they are now. And I've also enjoyed the Early Head Start Child Care Partnership track, getting to listen to the other providers and their experiences and their successes and challenges, and so that's really resonated with some of the things that we've experienced as well. So it's all really helped to gather that information and go back and share it with my colleagues.
Do do da da ra da 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 da. Do 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 da da ra da 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 da. Yeah, we're all a little crazy, we're all a little strange. Isn't that what makes us just a little bit the same? You know, we're all in this.
I appreciate the individual attention that the consultants or the trainers are giving my staff. You know, you can go up and talk to them, they'll follow back up with you and entertain. It's just a very interactive training, and it's probably the best one I've been to in 20 years. I mean, some of the same people are here, but it's just laid out exactly like, it's just a good learning event, and it was so exciting. The first part of the conference, the introduction, I mean, it really had to get better to do, you know, that was the best introduction I'd ever had in a conference within the region. We're glad we're here. We don't plan to miss any more mega conferences. And we thank the captain for hearing us and providing us the training that we really do need.
We got our quirks and we got our ways, we got our hurts and we got our strengths. What's normal to me isn't normal to you. Just means that we have different points of view. Doesn't mean I'm wrong, doesn't mean I'm right.
The conference has been truly valuable to me. I attended the Child Care Partnership track, and what was most beneficial was being able to have an open format and open session where I was able to connect with other programs and providers and problem solve different issues and challenges that we were having as a program. So I felt like that was probably the biggest takeaway for me, of being able to make that connection. So one of the things that I want to take back and implement into my program is how we go about selecting partners to come on board for the Child Care Partnership process, and how we score them and select them so that we make sure that we're choosing quality for our program. I don't think I would have had the opportunity to learn what I have learned here this week, just because, with our busy lives at Head Start, we don't have the opportunity to connect the way we did here with other programs to problem solve ideas, to learn new information. Yes.
We're all in this together, one big human race. Yeah, we're all a little crazy, we're all a little strange. Different choices, different cares, different lives everywhere. Look around, smile and wave. We're all living on display. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Show some love, let's start a trend. There's broken lives you can't comprehend. Everyone could use a friend.